Shattering noises. Alright. There's the game. I found it. It's right there. Alright. Just gonna give it just a minute. But I should be ready to go. Hi, Tam. If anybody asks, I'm just going to call this an experimentation. Or an experiment, not an experimentation. I'm going to use proper English. Just an experiment. We're going to start at 2 p.m. instead of 1 p.m. It's fine. Kidding. Alright. So, last time, we got a plot dump, basically, where we learned about some nonsense involving mind control, effectively, through technology, which is something we're genuinely just not okay with. If we're gonna steal from the API, we'd better do it fast before they up the security. So let's go. Let's go steal from the API. This bit's pretty cool, and it's weird starting a session with this to me because I've only ever done this immediately after getting the quest, because it's just, there's momentum. There's momentum to this. There's real momentum to this story beat, to me. Oh no. My CyberEye firmware update crashed and I had to restart the whole process. I'm gonna be stuck here forever. Well, that's one less person around to stop us. Oh, this is just a copy machine. A very scary a very spooky copy machine. Alright. Hi, Kiri. See, there's nothing else here, right? Nah. I think Kiri's watching a Fiesta run, so... Mestro demanded that you show up. You actually can't do a surprise visit to the stream unless I get into voice. Well, I mean, I guess you could just, like, call me on Discord. I don't think I'll get notified about that. Streamer mode? Who knows? We've got, okay. Panic music, sorry. Or not panic music, really, just super spy music. Let's fight these people. You're not supposed to be here, agents. Jamming protocol has been initiated. Nobody's calling for help. You've made a terrible mistake. A mistake you're not walking away from. Oh, I have knockout. Inflict stun and vulner. Oh, this spy has a license to kill. But this one, this is a secret agent and she's just a proud member of the API. Yeah, vulnerable. Alright, cool. You stun him. Yeah, excellent. You're vulnerable. You're not gonna survive next turn, I don't think, actually, so let's just shoot this guy with fire. And you are not gonna survive this turn. There we go. 380 damage. Void bullets. Actually, what does Enviro Hack do? Is this a heal? Oh, cunning. Okay. Better at items. Get poisoned. And Void Bullet. I really like this battle music. I don't like cutting it off. Or victory music. I can't believe we're actually doing this. Getting cold feet? No. Let's just hurry up and get out of here. So this dungeon has a gimmick that involves flipping gate polarity, which turns off all gates of one color but turns on all disabled gates of the other color. Despite the implications this has for puzzles, it's very linear. for the most part. I think I can hit green here. I think I think we can actually just be stealthy and completely ignore these guys. Oh no. I'm gonna make you vulnerable. Yeah, super simple door puzzles. Oh, obviously, system crash deals damage and inflicts rust. You cannot inflict rust to people. The game does distinctify people. You cannot rust a person. Probably good for everybody involved. Alright, you do something stylish. I guess I'll just shoot lasers at you. Zap you, I guess. Hopefully the Gunmancy works. Yeah. Oh, worked well enough. Alright. Storage security, what's your status? Do you copy? Should we say something? We're totally fine here. Just a blaster malfunction. Nothing to see. We got this A-OK under control. What? Who is this? Alert! Send in the... Stop playing with the computer. We have work to do. Ah, this door is purple. We do not have purple doors yet. We do not have a console for purple doors. I can do red now. I guess it's set up so that it's hard to get to all of the secret items. Speed stick is style. Oh, start hyper. Do I actually want that right now? I kinda do. I guess. I can't really start with buffs though, but Alyssa always starts off the battles. So the downside of that is that I can't really buff turn 1, but this might be a better like timing for everything anyway. There's purple door up there, there's purple laser door down there, but we can't do any of that. Oh, well, all of the, well, I suppose we did bring this attention upon ourselves. Kill one of the guys pretty free though. Biohack is a heal probably, or no, it's cutting. Stun that guy. I guess I could rust one. I can stun invulnerable. Excellent. You can rust one, I suppose. Yeah. And now I've got AoE fire, not hyper unfortunately, but that's fine. And disarm, I think, just reduces the effect of your weapon. Water works well enough. We'll use Void Bullet for 434 damage. Hyper Void Bullet shouldn't have done that much. Yeah, it's a really good graphic. This game's got really good flavor. Fortify, boosts party defenses. And Troll. Dave is very well versed with the internet. He's very computer literate. As you can see, he's doing an extremely terrible nerdy dance. Which I never noticed, ever. He's also very good at the internet, so he can make an enemy mad. Which, basically is just a taunt. I'm actually gonna check something, because I forgot what all the ailments do. Stun is skip a turn, charm attack allies for 1 turn. Yeah, disarm is just a damage debuff for your next attack. Vulnerable is double damage. Enrage, all hits received taunt. Will target the attacker if possible. And damage penalty on attacks that hit multiple targets lasts forever. And then Rust cuts defenses in half. Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for, is like distribute defense debuffs so that my AoE would work better. Poison takes damage every turn. Poison, Rust, and Curse last forever. Curse only works on astral enemies, and I don't know what that is. I never got that far. I never got far enough to encounter astral. Actually, I think I might know what it is now. I might have an idea, but if that's the case, then I have fought an astral enemy before. Floor 348 out of 14,385? How much stuff does the agency keep down here? Alright. I don't really believe that. I spent all my time reading that line, not buying it. I can't believe we got woken up in the middle of the night for emergency patrol duty. What's even the point of patrolling so far into HQ? No intruder is making it this far in. Warning, enemy detected. Well, what do you know? We better get a promotion for taking these guys out. Okay, who do I kill first? I mean, I guess I kill the spy. Take out the Spytron on my next hyper. Make him mad. When I get surrounded by smiling skulls, I get mad too, you know? Fortify. Hey, I reduced his AoE damage. Get vulnerable, maybe. Okay, he didn't get stunned, but he did get vulnerable. Get some style. We're gonna Void Bullet next turn. You should focus. Alright, hyper... I guess we hyper buff Void Bullet him. 1006, eh? I understand. Oh right, he had vulnerable. Okay, that explains some of that. I guess style's just real good. What else do I have? I have poison, potion, vulnerable. I mean, I have hyper. I guess I'll just do this. I have hyper. May as well shoot him. Purple console. Okay, so we're going to immediately go back. God, 1006 damage. But here's the cool thing about it. The thing that I love about this game is that you earn your numbers, you know? You earn your numbers through like cool combos and stuff. It's not like you get your numbers by grinding or by preparing ahead of time or whatever. You just use abilities in an order and then a big number comes out. And that I think makes it inherently a bit more satisfying than most RPGs, or some RPGs. Not most. You got the prototypes. Should we test them out, see if they work? Of course not. Who exactly were you planning on using them on? I was just joking, jeez. Let's get out of here before we get caught. I mean, I don't know that that's gonna happen, Alyssa, but you can hope. A girl can dream. Alright. You're Sue, you think. I forgot my voice for it. Oh no, this is Sue. Yeah, this is Sue. Sue, are you here to stop us? I heard the report of intruders in the section and thought it might be you. I take it you found some incriminating evidence in your search, Dave? The technology is part of something called the Lumina Project. It allows for total control of a person's mind. I see. Well, we can't allow that, can we? Count me in. Are you sure? This is an act of treason. Treason for the greater good is no treason, and I can't let you have all of that. Someone's approaching. Why bother returning the device if you were just going to come back and steal it? Director! No, don't answer that. I already know. Astria got to you, and I had such high hopes for you. And you too, Boris Sosovsky? Though I should have suspected something when you were so insistent that Echo not participate in the Roman mission. You already knew what we'd find in the Roman lab, didn't you? You actually intend to use mind control technology on our own people? You're dealing with forces far beyond your comprehension. Return to the device before things get worse for you. What do you intend to do with this power? I shall create a better world for humanity. The evil within men's hearts will be eradicated. Peace and intelligence shall prevail, and I won't let anyone stand in my way. What, you think an old man like you can defeat us all by your lonesome? Very funny. Good point. How about I even the odds a little? This is fucking rad, by the way. Yeah! Sci-fi with summoning and robo-dragons! Fucking love this. You monster! You using the sacred arts to summon a living thing? It's barbaric! If you manage to survive, I'll be waiting in my office ready to accept your surrender. We can't let him get away with this. Come on, Alyssa, let's put this beast out of its misery. Spectral Dragon. I think this might be an astral foe. No. It just roused Jess to scoot away. I think Tam's a fan. Maybe. Hyper Water Blast for 450 damage. Can we rust it? Let's try rust. Yeah, rust works. Okay, so it is robotic. And we got Sue, a new party member, and we got no time to practice with him before we got a fucking dragon on our hands, so there's that. Face Punch, damage, and inflict disarm. Faint, damage, bonus damage next turn, reusable. Bolo Punch, extra style if it kills an enemy. I think that's pretty sweet. Uppercut does physical damage, rock solid. Gain Earth Element, defense up. Does he have... He has Earth Weakness, okay. Showboat, add 1 Hyper Bar, Hyper Bonus up. Man, I think I might do Rock Solid and then Showboat, just for fun. Yeah, I know, the text doesn't fit in the window. It might be related to my resolution. I might... If I increase the window size, it might be better. But, because I bet this bar at the bottom, I don't even know if you can see my cursor, but this bar at the bottom I think is probably like as long as it takes to span the gap between this and this on the left and right. So, buff counterattack when hit. Ooh. 1, 2, so 1, so this will take him to 2, this will take him to 4 actually. Alright, no, this, next turn he'll be at 2. After this, next turn he'll be at 3. He uses this to become hyper. This is perfect, actually. So I'm gonna just do Earth Hour. Boost party defenses. We don't need AoE buffs, we need defense buffs. Excellent. Can I make him vulnerable? Yeah, that works. Shoot. God, I don't know what to do, because like, this is not going to negate vulnerable, right? Does this negate vulnerable? No. Okay. Cool. So now you can showboat. And your hyper is going to be better next turn you get it. And then we'll have everybody refresh. Maybe. You can heal somebody. Cure ailments. Yeah, give defend to the party. Whoa. It just breathed fire. Its own brand of fire. You defend. See, now you have hyper, and this is where I'm conflicted. I do have another means of inflicting vulnerable. I could just zap him. Or... it's a waste no matter what I do. Stun him. Doubled effectiveness? Yeah, stun works. He's still vulnerable. Alright. What does all this build up bring us to? Just an uppercut? Or a face punch? I don't know if I can disarm him. What's your program? Solid stance, block. He's just a tank. Alright, let's just uppercut him. Let's go. Yep, 1,498. That's pretty good. Alright. I guess Alyssa can eat some of the heat. Yeah, Alyssa's gonna be fine. Okay. Can I do something supportive? Like maybe this. Vulnerable? Yeah! Excellent. Okay, get fucked. Yeah! 2 really big hits. That's all I needed. By the way, I'm really satisfied. That's the first time I've actually used hyper on non-damaging abilities. Because I was like, but I want Sue to get a good hit in. And that was like the thing I wanted to do. It was really good. He's got a really good lapping sprite, by the way. I like it. Cool. Dave can get in the zone. Defend 25%, recharge, gain style, lose style when hurt. Okay, so that benefits from a tank, I suppose. Not many people would be able to face down a summon of that power. I see I placed my trust in the right people. I can't remember Sue's accent. I forget it every time. Sorry to cut things short, but we really need to be getting out of here. No, they'll be expecting you to intercept a ship and try to leave the planet. The hangar will be well guarded. However, if we were to take the service elevator up ahead and make our way through the surface factory, we could just walk out the front door. That could work. I'm familiar with the slums on the surface around the agency. I think I could find us a safe place to lay low. Sounds like a plan. Let's do it. Sue has joined the party. As if he hadn't already. Good hit for 1,700 or 1,400, I think it was, for Sue. That was pretty good. The enemies here have not respawned, but we can go down here. So there's the purple barrier. And there's a solitary vending machine in this room. Oh, fire. Buffs. This useful item will boost an ally's main stats for 3 turns. The vending machine somehow looks happy. So I got another I got another item. It's just weird talking about it. Alright, let's get this. That's a 35% stat boost? That's crazy. Yeah, use that. We take those. Who needs potions? The API factory is mostly just cover for the agency underground. Still, it's not without its defenses when needed. Warning, warning, intruders. All units on full alert. And there you have it. We won't be getting out of here without a fight. Robots. Sounds good. Transform a bot, only slightly more dangerous than consuming the beverages it creates. And Telly, guaranteed to kill within 7 days or your money back. Okay. Okay, you need to get with the support. Rusted. Yeah. You should... I'm thinking counter time. Counter lasts like 10 turns. I remember looking that up. Protect the barrier. Defend everybody. Oh no, Sue has lost style. Stun him. Oh wait, he didn't get stunned. Damn. You're not hyper yet. Just zap him. We'll use Pierce Bullet later. You taunt. You do not have focus. Okay. Do you have any helpful things you can do? You can heal Dave. We'll do that. Sue is capable of countering and is absolutely going to kill my vulnerability buff, but that's fine. I got another one. Damn, that didn't work. Oh well. Yeah, Void Bullet's funny. Let's faint, actually. That'll buff him for next turn. You can just shoot fire, I suppose. That might even be lethal. It's not. Oh, he healed himself. Excellent. Ah, he's gonna die to this. No, he didn't. Okay. That's good. Okay, cool. Now he uppercut. Yeah. I really just want combos, even if you just don't have to do them. Switch controls are protected by a password. Unfortunately, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 just doesn't work. Hello. More robots. What does EnviroHack do? It does something to enemies. Oh, of course, it stuns the one that's almost dead. That's fine. We don't need rock. Oh yeah, you know what? Bola punch him. Yeah. Your program. I keep forgetting what Sean's programs are. I just, I worry sometimes that I'm overcommitting to numbers. Buff him up. Ooh. Let's also inspire Dave. Let's just give Dave some huge numbers. And we can zap. Actually... Void Bullet. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you showboat. You make him vulnerable for something I'm preparing. Sure. Zap you. 386, that's fine. Yeah, there we go. And now, we uppercut. Haha. 1,160. I forget what all I even did with him. Actually, let me check Sue real quick, because he might have... No, he doesn't. Okay. He doesn't have too many abilities. Dave has In the Zone, which I do need to equip. So this is 25 extra style, which is pretty good. And that's all I got. Okay. There's treasure here, but you cannot cross conveyor belts that are moving. You there! I'm in a bit of a tricky pickle here. If you could shut off this conveyor belt's power, it would help a great deal. Oh wait, you'll need the password to activate the switch. 1234 password should do it. I'm gonna be real, I forgot the password, so it must be working well enough. I don't even know why she was stuck here. Is she another agent? A rebel? I don't know. I don't remember. Shield headband makes protective barrier better. So the thing that I did learn a thing, and it's that Chan's gunmancies are actually affected by spark. They're actually magic. Obviously, like, conjuring guns is... Obviously, it's magic, but I didn't really think of that. So, yeah. This actually is contributing damage to her. But I suppose we'll use the shield headband anyway. Because it gives her defendability 40% protection for everybody instead of 25. That's pretty good. Oh, she's gone. Oh, there she is. Thank you. I didn't know how much longer I could have held on. The factory's on full alert, and you're clearly not supposed to be here, but as far as I'm concerned, you were never here, if you know what I mean. Well, I mean, I got an item, so... Sure. Huh, I think this facility is used to manufacture the very robots that are defending it. That's neat. Wow. Heavy armor, heavy damage. Okay. Hyper does boost all skills, so let's just make Sue huge. And we'll use him more for, like, moment-to-moment attacking. Let's rust do something. Nope. Didn't work. Gain Earth Element. Use an aggressive Sue, and you should defend everybody. Excellent. Let's try vulnerable. There we go. You can try to stun that guy, I suppose. God damn. You have 2 turns of your buff left, so I think we'll uppercut for now. 616, that's pretty good. Given not hyper, that's pretty freaking good. Boost party defenses. That's kind of fine. Defend yourself. You can voidable with that guy, I think. Oh, excellent. Bowler punch. Get him. Yeah, that barely worked. Crap. I got nothing for this. I wanted to focus with her. I'll take immortality, I suppose. Yeah, That seems fine. Drown. Sue's got a hyper coming up. I don't know if I have anything for that. We'll try stunning again. That should work better. Yeah, there we go. Damage and inflict disarm. Get him. Hey, it worked. It's really hard to use Sean. Who's next? The robot. And then Alyssa. Alyssa doesn't have a hyper. Nobody really does. I'll just buff Alyssa. Alyssa should finish this. So we got laser. Oh. Baby needs some healing. Alright, this is fine. Just gonna hit some dudes. Yeah, I used your program, okay. Jeez. I needed to bust out the big combos for those guys. I just played really defensively and it worked out, but... I don't know, they have nothing but AoE, so... probably not a bad idea. I forgot how much fun it was to be in the thick of things. You don't get many opportunities to punch stuff in admin work. Glad to have you with us. I shudder to think where we might be without your help. The pleasure's all mine. Now, let's hurry up and bust our way out of here. Treasure. A pain pill. A single pain pill. Reusable. Infinitely. Just once per battle. Don't think about it. Don't know that desperation is really on the table. It might be later. I do know that there's a character later who gets a self-destruct move. And the self-destruct move I think will actually trigger desperate. But I don't know. I think it'll trigger desperation. So, or no, you use it in desperation. I don't know. I don't know the details. Either way, we don't need it right now. Let's go fight some robots. Just your run-of-the-mill mechanical enforcer. Oh, starting with hyper is really nice. Grind. Get some style. You should taunt. Actually, no, we don't need to taunt yet. Counter. And... you toss a shield breaker. God damn, it doesn't work. Oh, never mind. Chon is shit at items. I forgot about that. She is like 6 cunning or something. She's just not very cunning at all. That works. Yeah, there it goes. You don't have hyper yet. Stun somebody. Maybe. Probably not. Oh, it worked. Okay. Who do I want to taunt? Prepare for the future. It's hyper. And goodbye. Okay, good. That didn't... so you finish him off. You are hyper. You use Pierce Bullet. Void Bullet. Does pierce damage, is a bullet. It's a pierce bullet. Bridges are now extended. Oh, that's the entrance down there. Remember that robot we talked to and gave him the cool little spy heroine spiel? Yeah, that ain't gonna happen again. I don't think. The Cleaner. Hmm. This spells Sue combo, I think. We're gonna be doing a Sue combo. Can you stun that guy? That might not work. Ah, it worked. Okay, that's good. Rock solid. Get some earth power. And yeah, give us defenses. We'll try to stun and vulnerable. This isn't gonna stun, but yeah. I don't want to rest because that does damage. I can enrage him. Yeah, we're gonna enrage him. You'll faint. Just in case he has AoE, we're gonna enrage him. Just shoot that guy. 90? God. Instinct was to buff Dave, should have done it. Oh well. Buff Sue. Ah, he's one turn off his clock though. You can Void Bullet. I'm gonna Void Bullet him. Just use up that vulnerable. You eat the Enrage. Dave needs healing. Yeah, that's good. Alright. Cool. Kill the Cleaner! Damn. Try to rest him. That works. Alright. And now uppercut that guy, I suppose. Protect us. God. And there we go. Slightly off on the suit combo, I think. There's really no reason to come here, I don't think. I think the store might open later. Alright. Pretty simple fight. Just done something. Counter. Focus. I think having a good focus is going to be good. Just having focus up. Refresh the water bullet. Which one did I stun? I think it was this one. Damn. They're all attacking Sue, which is actually really great news. There we go. Flood. Water damage to all enemies. Oh. I forgot about this being an ability. AoE XP is going to be pretty sweet. Oh, I could have just gone around those guys. Oh well. XP is XP. I don't know if you see this boss fight here, but I do. I see it. So there's something I'm noticing about this game, and it's that all of the enemies appear to have really concise purposes, but then they can be like put together like maybe in a Platinum game style. You just get different enemy compositions and that determines what the fight's going to be like, instead of having enemies each with elaborate movesets that are used randomly. Which is really nice. Stun something. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Earth. Yeah, two of them are weak to Earth. We're good. Slipper. John's gonna defend us all. Nothing's vulnerable, so I could do this. These two are weak to water. Oh, I could have just done this at the start anyway. Let's buff Sue. Continue to buff Sue. Oh wait. Oh, how cunning is Dave? I forgot. This is Dave, right? Yeah, okay. The combo's not gonna be ready for a while. Showboat. You focus for the inevitable AoE heal that we're gonna need. You're cunning. Ah, the temptation though! Ah, but I gave Sue Earth Power, so we'll Void Bullet this guy. There we go. And I didn't check, but I'm gonna assume that Uppercut has the highest damage. What do we got? 2496. There we go. Let's just heal up to full. And stun and make vulnerable. Yeah. All right, we're doing it now. You can kind of, Tam, you can kind of see what I was talking about earlier, where if you mess up your strategy, you'll fucking know it, because the fight will be this uphill battle. But if you pull off your strategy, then everything just crumbles. It's great. You're not weak to electricity. Let's try for a stun. You're already stunned. Let's try for another one. You'll taunt. You'll defend. You'll defend. Who's got the next hyper? Dave does. You do not need any more style. Just heal yourself. A speedrun might be interesting. I actually haven't looked into that at all. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack. This guy's probably not going to survive. Oh god, really? Die! God damn it. Man. Mission accomplished, developers, for making just using the attack command kind of a shitty way to play the game. Just doesn't really work. Rogue Agent Alyssa LaSalle, it's time to give yourself up. I don't think so. Very well. Exterminate program activated. Weak on its own, but can summon help. Oh, the claws grab on and don't let go. Hyper Flood. That was pretty good. It's a pretty good summary of the dialogue. Very meaningful. Water, electric, and wind. Alright. Well, I suppose you'll just bolo punch these guys for some extra style points. Vent. Yeah. Envirohack. Get stunned. Maybe. That seems to have a lot of stun damage on it, so... Showboat. Buff him, or wait. Buff him. He's stunned. Oh, I don't have enough turns. Okay, we're gonna vulnerable the robot. I think Void Bullet's better. 1306, that's pretty good. And... yeah. I guess we'll just uppercut. 611. Fire's not gonna do anything. I wonder if this is made better by Hyper. Maybe. I might be able to just hard make him vulnerable, but I also might just be able to kill him. Yeah, there we go. The exit's up ahead. Let's go. Those robots are mad. And now, we're on the world map. We did it. By the way, welcome to Chrono Trigger. This is just Chrono Trigger. I did show Tam a little bit of this game, a little snippet of footage, because this is quite literally just Chrono Trigger on the world map. I've heard that researchers at Skybreaker Towers are busy designing a brand new class of giant warrior mechs. How cool is that? Hard to believe that this tower almost blew up the other day. Oh yeah, this is the tower we saved. Welcome to Skybreaker Systems. Alyssa LaSalle, isn't it? The CEO told me to give this to you with his thanks if you ever showed up. 2,500 credits. Alright. I remember being a bit blown away by 2,500 credits. So I remember where you're supposed to go, but I don't remember all the places that you're not supposed to go. Which is what I'm just searching around for at the moment. SAPD. Arenu's Law Enforcement Headquarters. This is the last place we should go right now. What about over here? Planetary Headquarters of Unicorp. No reason to go there. No reason to waste time. Let's go here. Down the seedy streets of Heroine. Gehenna. The bad reputation it has is well deserved. A horrible place to live, but an excellent place to lay low for a while. Most of the local technology I'm detecting is woefully out of date. If there was anything worth hacking in this dump, I could clean out. If I was the kind of person that do that sort of thing, which I'm not. Nope, my amazing skills are strictly reserved for the common good. You know, I have a friend who sings at a local nightclub. I'm sure she'd help us out if we explained the situation to her. A civilian? Our situation is dangerous enough without getting innocent bystanders involved. I don't think anyone's ever called Lauren an innocent bystander. She can take care of herself. If you vouch for her, that's good enough for me. Lead the way. Cat. What a cute little kitty. Reminds me of my old pet Patches. Patches was brown and gray, though. Foolish human, ours is an ancient and proud race. We are nobody's pet. Patches never gave me any lip. Sure, sometimes he said meow and you could tell he meant it, but that was it. You've entered Gehenna District, stranger. If you know what's good for you, you'll make your visit a short one. How would you like this wonderful, slightly used vehicle? I'll give you a great deal, but you have to hurry. The owner could come back at any moment. That is very much a Chrono Trigger style pause sprite, isn't it? That's pretty good. I never really thought about that. But yeah, you're totally right. Welcome to Gehenna's premier entirely legal weapon superstore. Today only, save 10% on cyanide capsules. Better make use of that deal, I suppose. God, this place doesn't look seedy at all, does it? God. Guns and stabs and knives mounted on the wall with a huge heavy-duty cage. You know, I guess I actually never thought about it because I never really saw pause much. I saw pause for like all of like 5 minutes. Good equipment is expensive, but better broke than dead, I always say. The owners here have very disarming personalities. So you can get Chemist and Technomage here. And Technomage is a cool shield that, theoretically, we could give to Dave, because it'll give him all kinds of spells. Basically, it'll straight up give him a variety of elemental damage, which is pretty cool. So fire, water, electric, and then earth to all. And then hack magic. Spark-based abilities may use Hackitude instead. Ooh. I'm gonna take a Technomage shield. For now. Just one. Poistama, which is deal additional damage to enemies that are poisoned. Sure. It's got better attack anyway. Makeshift bow. I'll just buy it, I want to put that. And shock pad. Zap can be reused. It's a pretty neat ability. I think that's definitely better. His hyper mode is made better, I forgot about that. Keep forgetting about all these really cool abilities that weapons have. Wait, he has Void Blast now. Does he? It's lit up. He should. Oh wow, his modified Hackitude is fucking 43. That's crazy. Okay. It's 29 or 43 after, like, mods. If I went Technomage, he would have Lightning Bolt. I think I like Dark. I think I'm gonna stick with Dark for now. Because he's got another new ability with it. Somebody really needs to clean up this town, and that someone is you. Have you noticed any giant rats around town? If you could chase them away, that'd be a big help. Super important quest obtained! Chase away giant rats. Alright, get out of here. This is one of those things that just makes me think, like, they had a really easy, like, slice of counter code that they could just use. And they were just like, you know what, fuck it, let's just give the player like $50 if they chase away some rats. No. There's a menu asking if you want to go into the club, by the way, which is a cue that something cool is gonna happen when we go there. Street cleanliness level at 38% and holding. Additional cleaning procedures, producing no gains in cleanliness. Must continue cleaning. Curse you, programming. Smelly cheese. This might be useful in combat, you guess. Seriously, can't thank you enough. Enjoy the cheese. It's artisanal. What's it do? Restores HP and taunts. You just feed this to your ally, and they eat it, and then enemies want to hit them. That's kind of funny. Thank you and goodbye. Oh. He stole some of our money. What an asshole. No, not that. Poison skill in hyper mode. Anything but that. Does hyper mode double poison damage? Because that might be fun. Or does it just double like the poison buildup? I bought these new cyber shoes and now I can't stop running. Where's the off switch on these things? How does that work in real life? Do your legs just go fast constantly? Humans are definitely weak to poison, I think. Like, biological creatures are the only things that can be poisoned. So it would make sense that humans are weak to poison and then, like, various aliens and stuff aren't. He did specifically call out hyper mode. That makes me wonder what hyper mode scales with poison, so I might experiment with that. They're not seriously thinking about increasing poison surveillance, or poison surveillance. That might be important. We might need poison surveillance, because honestly, you gotta keep an eye on that poison. It's dangerous. Police surveillance at the Freedom Festival, are they? It's called the Freedom Festival, not the Police State Festival. Sheesh. Psst. Wanna know a secret? The API and local police don't get along very well. The API gets all the funding and the fame, while the police are stuck with the day-to-day drudgery and danger. And when the API step into a local matter and take over, yeah, there's no love lost between them. I'm not in Astria, I didn't cause that explosion. Save it for the tribunal, Astria scum. The man responsible for the explosion was carrying a briefcase. He blew it up. He was wearing a coat and hat. So I guess we need to go find a dude with a briefcase. Maybe in the Gehenna shelter. Oh, probably not, to be honest. What about down this seedy alleyway all the way over... Oh wait, this guy. I haven't seen a bagman in years. I thought that syndicate was gone. I thought the Bagman Syndicate was just a myth? Hardly. They're skilled assassins who aren't afraid to blow themselves up to prevent their cargo from being stolen. I guess that he's behind the explosion earlier. Let's go report this to the police. These are pretty cute little side quests. Excuse me, officer, but the man responsible for the explosion can be found at the end of that alleyway. Who do you think you are, citizen? We've conducted our own investigation and have already nabbed the perpetrator. Thanks for trying to get me out of this, but it's no use trying to talk reason with these people. If I ever get free, come see me at my warehouse in the southwest corner of town, and I'll thank you properly. I did it! I got an event flag! Prime real estate, I see. Is there anything here? Is there like a reason to go here? One of the other things about this game that's kind of cool compared to Cthulhu Saves the World, at least, is that it's an RPG with much more in the way of like social things, like just quests where you talk to people and then talk to other people and learn information. It's not just about combat. I'm so excited. I can't wait to go to Lauren's concert. In fact, I'm listening to her music right now. She just fucking leaves. The Nightshade was a real dive. Before Lauren showed up. Really turned that place's fortunes around, she did. A real dive. That is some slang. Everybody's welcome at the Gehenna's homeless shelter. Come on in and sit a spell. Don't let the rags fool you. I don't belong here. No, I'm researching my next book, Rags to Riches, a true space Cinderella story. But don't let that stop you. Treat me as you would any old piece of human garbage. Authenticity is key. I'm not gonna treat you badly, dude. Just, I'm listening to her music. It's just fucking sleepy vagabond, meowing cat. I guess it is literally an alien cat. Thinking about the alien cat up there that talks and is green. It's really very transparent to reference. I don't think about these games the same way whenever I'm not streaming anyway. I don't think about games that actively, because I guess I'm not having to come up with ways to talk about them. Sue, it's been a while. It has. Sorry I haven't stopped by to help out more. I've been busy. Things always feel brighter when you're here. Hopefully you'll get less busy soon. You never know. I wanted to open a store here for years, but I'm 3,000 credits short. I know this sounds crazy to ask of a stranger, but can you help me out? I'll pay you back, I promise. I don't. I do have the money. Hey. Hey. Let's donate to the super weapon store. I've heard this fine establishment isn't exactly on the up and up, if you know what I mean. But who cares? A bit of warmth, a bit of food, that's more than most people would ever give you. Gramps there has been muttering nonsense ever since a family member brought him to this place. No, I didn't mean to. Please, I'll do better next time. Please. ZZZ. Yum. So good. Yum. Hard to believe the food's made of discarded factory waste. Very questioning yum sounds, I think, is what that's meant to be. Like, yum. It's all very sarcastic. Let's just go with that. Can you spare a card stick? I mean, not really. Sometimes I wonder what happens to the ones who don't come back. Wait, what? Which ones who don't come back? From where? Just people who leave the homeless shelter and don't return, or... That's a bit ominous. Food's terrible, but it beats dirt, yeah. You look a bit slick for this shelter. Are you volunteers? I quit my job as a low-level Skybreaker exec. I got sick of cooking books so they could develop more weapons of war. Now I feel like I'm actually helping people. Name's Kevin Clark. Come back if you have any opportunities for my assistance. Fresh gruel. I do like that they call it gruel. I don't know if that happens at, like, if the food is gross and they know it. Like, I don't know if that ever happens in real life. Hey, you. That guy just steals 100 credits, that's all they do. Alright, whatever. I figured it wasn't much, but... And I stopped by the warehouse, okay. Lauren's singing is so good. I'd do anything to listen to her concert, but I'm not old enough for Nightshade. Ooh, it's almost time for the big concert! I was supposed to meet someone here. Where could she be? You look like a cool bunch. Go on in. Any friend of Lauren is welcome here. So there's like they commissioned music for this game, and I think part of the trailer uses this music. I think this is music that isn't like strictly by the developer, but it isn't like It's made by someone else that was whatever. You know what I mean? It was made by someone other than the people that made the music for this game, is what I'm saying. So, we'll see how this goes. But either way, the music kind of rocks. I like it a lot. I just remembered something I need to deal with. Go on ahead. I'll catch up with you later. Sue has left the party. I'll just keep quiet for the music because I like it a lot. A sword full of fire water. She's a little artsy, she's hip and cool. She's just like all those girls who ignored me all through high school. All through school. There's nothing super important here, except for VR meetings. Wait, what? I ordered some milk. I regret not specifying the species. Oh dear. Canada's a good place to lie low for a while if you catch my drift. Some of the apartment buildings here have floors the authorities don't even know exist. Great for catching a breather. Police seeker bots. Rocketeers hit hard. A Zolkda 09. Oh, probably actually. Probably is a very good use of Kickstarter money. No one's ever survived drinking it, so if I did, I'd be a legend. Oh dear. The kinds of people I feel like you would believably find in like a bar in a weird part of town are the kinds of people who are, you know, going on weird blind dates or are like, dude, I'm gonna drink the most lethal alcohol ever, and I'm gonna go down in history, and that's just the kind of person that you would go, good luck, I guess. I'm gonna, you know, stream video games on the internet. Anyway, I think you're supposed to go up here. There's like, there are vocals to this song, and I just can't find them. I don't know where they are. Lauren's in back. Oh. Her. No. Lauren, where are you? Oh. Maybe it's this bag over here. No? Oh. Lauren is starting her nightly performance. Let's actually listen to the part of the song that's good. That I like a lot. Flying symbols. Just symbols with thrusters under them. More smug grins. We got those. Agental assault. Stand down and nobody gets hurt. I can't do that. Ah, if it isn't... what's a Lauren voice? Oh, if it isn't Chan. Looks like you were followed by a few unwelcome guests, but that can be fixed. I hate to drag you into this. And I hate being interrupted. Who knows how many fans I just lost thanks to this little API stunt. Your fans aren't missing much. Even the music in this hole stinks. Oh, look down on my music all you want, but underestimate me at your own peril. We got a party member! Lauren, as you can see, starts in hyper mode, which is pretty wild. And she also has Opening Slash, which does bonus damage if an enemy's at max HP. She's not always hyper, by the way. She just starts in hyper. I think she has like 2 or 3 turns every cycle thereafter. The song's pretty good. It's just you have to go to like a weird place. It's not like uploaded with the rest of the soundtrack on YouTube. It's on not SoundCloud, but like one of those music websites I can't remember the name of. Which is where I go really, really often, but I can never remember the name of it. She can charm people, microphoned, does damage and inflicts stun. You just whack them with a microphone. Oh, we got Chrono Trigger style AoE, by the way. Bandcamp, I think it's Bandcamp, yeah. So we got a different kind of AoE. Solo act to steal style from other allies, which is funny. Disable for disarm. We're just gonna use Opening Slash for a good hot 349 damage. And bathe them in water, AoE. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good start. I thought I had Void Blast. The wind told me that great events were in motion, and from that display I suspect you're in the thick of it. Aren't we always? I'd love to be introduced to all your friends, Sean, but let's get out of here. Let's get out of sight first. Out the back door and down a few alleyways, and we'll be at my apartment. It's safe. It's private. We can catch up there. What's her hyper? Yeah, hyper turn 1 and then every 3 turns. Also, yeah, that's a good point. She's got the Song Shield, which makes you want to start humming. So we've got party-wide health regen, damage over time, and curse and cures over time. I could take the shield off of her and put it on like Dave, and he would just have access to all of these right away. I could make Dave a healer, basically. And then the shield itself regenerates your HP. She herself, however, is only very cunning. She is not a hacker. So she's got laser knives. Standard mic makes microphone more effective. Does she have any skills that are unused? Nope. Alright. Wait. $32. I need 40. What was I looking at before? How did Dave have so much Hackitude before? I thought he had like 40 before. This will bring him up to like 35, which isn't enough. So yeah, Technomage. Give him Technomage. Beast. Murder. Insta-kill if enemy's HP is low. Where did I get this? Also, I'm amused by the murder program. Just go to the Beast Shield, activate its functions, and it's just murder right there. Out this way, compadres. The alleys of Gehenna are your best shot for not getting got. Alright, let's go. Come on, hop in. They'll find us soon. You've got to be kidding me. Your enthusiasm is amazing, but no. Just no. Do the Chrono Trigger thing where you just wiggle while you move. Rocketeers! These guys do a bunch of damage. Hyper Poison. Do it. Hey, guess what? Hyper Poison. Alright. What does Envirohack do here? Poison! Excellent! I'm very excited about Poison. Alright. Shoot that guy with fire. 83, 95. That's alright. That's probably not gonna work. Let's stun one of them. Whack him with giant microphone. He does not get stunned. Whack him with stick. There it is. Let's try to stun you. You can do reverse. Oh, okay, right. The music shield. It just plays music. That's neat. I forgot about this. Only one song at a time. Let's see. Well, you're good at items, so... we're not really combo-centric right now. Let's just do... Cutting Limbs. We'll do... Flood for now. And we got a big hyper round coming up. Water or fire? Let's do the water attack. Boost defenses. I don't want to just defend as my hyper turn. We don't really have anything else for her. Do regen song just to see what this is. Oh! Do you see on the right side there? I forgot about this as well. It actually shows a little icon in the turn order for when it occurs. Unfortunately, these guys are super fucking dead. 443 and 133. 3 level ups, nothing interesting happened. Let's explore a little bit. Lauren hit some supplies, but not there. This wouldn't be a very good place to hide, but my apartment isn't much further. So wait, that seems to go forward. I think this is optional from here. Eco specs. This accessory for Dave increases the power of Envirohack. Right now Envirohack is poison, so that might be useful. But certainly not right now. We might do a hyper blood. God, does this count? Yeah, that does count. Okay. They run up to you, shoot a single bullet, and then run away. Stun this guy. Drench him. Sure. And burn everybody. I did not expect that to kill everybody, but there you go. God, it feels really satisfying for Chan to just so happen to one-shot, or not one-shot really, but to kill everybody. I still might really like Hypepad Void Bullet. So we're gonna do that. Let's just do opening slash to this guy. Maybe we can wipe out one dude. Close enough. Ah, you are weak to electricity. I see. You're definitely a robot. Just do electric. Zap him. You can burn him. Yeah, there we go. One thing I also found about this game that I thought was really interesting is that, yeah, we went. Thank you! I forgot completely that there were people. One thing that I looked up about this game is that pretty much every multiplier to damage is multiplicative. So the game gets kind of crazy number-wise for that, but it also rewards combos a lot more, I feel. Do I flood or do I drown? I'm gonna drown this one. That's pretty good. Right, I don't have the AoE anymore. Okay. You're not very cunning. Let's plan for the future. We will buff Chong. And focus. Dave is stunned. It's fine for him to be stunned. That's less fine. Just poison that guy. Oh, you're not hyper yet. What's this guy? He's got some vulnerability build up. Let's see if this works. Yeah, there we go. Actually, I guess we'll just kill him. Jesus Christ. Ah, Spotlight. Extra turn and hyper mode, but allies lose a hyper bar. So yeah, this just gives her hyper mode immediately, basically. You spend your turn on that, but then she's in hyper mode. I think I'm going to use that over Spotlight or Solo Act. So you can kind of get a vibe for every character having kind of a gimmick. pretty crazy. It's pretty cool, I think. Oh, it's a Bagman. Neat. Let's opening slash. Hyperblood. Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't know what is most vulnerable to stun. You. Nope. Probably should have like blue screened him. Stun. God damn. Stun. Fucking damn it. I mean, that's funny, but it's not what I wanted. Stacking all these stun effects. Revive Ray! Yay! We finally get a revival ability, and it only works once per battle. Incidentally, if you happen to be focused, you can use Revive Ray on everybody, and you can use Echo to copy Revive Ray. It's just that I think the ability itself doesn't refresh. Hack charms robots. I think I'll take that. I think I'll equip that immediately. I don't know that we want anyone particularly tanking, so I'll hack. Actually, we don't need poison. And biohack is just poison right now. And we don't really need Revive Ray, that's why I didn't know it. But yeah, Chon I think has my favorite moveset, probably. Just for kind of how the synergies work. Hyper Poison, let's go. Because I intend to hack this robot. Damn it! Ah, it didn't work. Mesmerize the robot? No? Alright. Make robot vulnerable. It's the one thing I can do. Oh wait, focus, yeah. I had a plan with Sean. I tried stunning you earlier. Yeah, there we go. That worked. Alright. You can void bullet. Robot. The Gunmancy I was saving up wasn't really that important. It turned out. Just trying to make a really good one. We made it. Let's hurry up and get inside before anyone else shows up. We made it. It's not fancy, but you'd be hard-pressed to find a more secure apartment on the planet. Now, let's have a bit to eat and you can fill me in on what's happening. I see. That's quite the story. No wonder the API wants to capture you so badly. with you carrying something so dangerous. We didn't have a choice. No, I see that. The last thing the government needs is a mind control device. Have you talked to anyone outside the API about this? No, we escaped and headed straight here. Who do you have in mind? Back in my wilder days, I was involved with a certain organization that was less than sympathetic to the government. Astria. The very same. They've got some really talented engineers there. I'm sure they'd be willing to help out. But can we trust them? To go to our enemies so quickly. But were they actually our enemies, or was that just what the agency wanted us to think? I wonder. How would we get in contact with them? It's been years since I've spoken to anyone there, but as I recall, they had a special meeting point not far from here. You know Freedom Plaza, where they hold the Freedom Day Festival all year long? Sector 7? There's a tiny alleyway off the main plaza. If one of us were to show up there, they'd surely take notice. We're going to need allies if we're to face up against the might of the API. Astria might be the solution. Let's leave in the morning. Should be safe to come out then. You're coming with us? Of course. What kind of friend would I be if I let you go up against the might of the API alone? Then it's decided. Everyone get some rest. We'll head out early tomorrow morning. The next day. Tomorrow morning. The Freedom Day Festival is located in Sector 7 to the northeast. Let's go. We cannot enter Lauren's apartment, however. So I think you can go back to the alleyway here, and there are two distinct entry points, just like the bridge in Chrono Trigger. You can enter the beginning of the bridge or the end of the bridge. I think if you enter from the south, you come from the south. Sue's busy. He's got stuff to do. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if he's bad or not. If he's a bad guy. This place looks like it's been abandoned for years, but we might still find something useful. Ah, death rat. It's a poisonous rat. Ah, 15 credits. Truly a bounty. Jesus Christ. This is like the cockroach warlock to me. Look at that guy. It looks like a cockroach, but he's got like a cloak. Space roach. Can survive up to 12 minutes in the vacuum of space. I really truly am glad that it's just called a space roach. Alright, combo time. Hey Dave, buff yourself. Fortify, just in case the space roach is dangerous. Not that dangerous. Stun the space roach. Nope. Stun the space roach. Yup. Chan can focus. Yeah, you can focus, just in case we need a party-wide heal. And you're buffed up. Void Bullet. 962, that was exactly as much as I needed. Cool. I really like Void Bullet. I think I'm gonna re-equip the other shield, thinking about it. Because we need some fire. Oh, hey, supposedly I have Lightning Bolt now. Do you actually have enough? Why did it change? Did he level up? I was like not even close before. We'll stick with Hackitude for now, because Hackitude will influence his damage. Alright, Space Roaches is... I'll do a good initial hit. Yeah, God, I don't know what to do. Hyper Inspire, or do I like Hyper Stun Vulnerable, actually? Alright, sure. Fine. Stun. There we go. And you'll start zapping this guy. Oh, fire doesn't do anything more. Okay, right. Poison, maybe? Poison works. I'm a bit surprised about that. Inspire Dave. Dave can use buff on himself. And we'll get a huge fire attack going. And I don't know why I'm using fire, but we'll find out. Chomp. I think poison's damage is affected by Hyper, because that guy took 50 damage. If it's max health based. Sing. See, he lost it again! I don't understand. I don't know where your Hackitude is coming from, Dave. I don't understand you. God, that's actually a pretty good heal. That's a pretty crap damage attack. Wind. Meh. Water. I'm trying to figure it out now. Because, like, it's happened twice, and it might have to do with his shield. Now, yes, it's listing it as 45 now. Right? I'm gonna check his programs at the first turn, just to see if he has those. Like on turn 1. No. He doesn't have it. I think there might be a bug going on or something. He does have a fire attack, so I guess... Oh no, Chan got poisoned twice. Come water hit effect is pretty weird. I'm kind of with you on that. It's hard to make a water effect that feels like it hit hard because it's water. I found a cutesy mic. If I equip this to Lauren, she'll charm things better. We'll look up the eco specs and switch back to Envirohack and the Dark Shield. So yeah, after I switched his equipment, it stopped being crazy. See? Like if I switch back to Sleek Specs and Technomage, he's back down to 34, which is where he should be. So I think there might have been something up, just as like a visual bug that wasn't actually impacting his performance. I think that's what was going on. So that's giving Hackitude +3, this is giving Hackitude +3, but they're not stacking. Maybe they don't stack. Huh. I don't know. Dave, you need to be a better hacker. Dave, you need to stop hacking reality. I think that's what's going on. They've hacked his stats to appear higher than they actually are, to convince us that he's a good contributor to our team. He is, to be fair, but he just he's a bit short on confidence. Alright. This would be a good stopping point, but we will not stop. We will persevere. We're less likely to attract unwanted attention if I go in alone. Roger that. We'll secure the area and warn you of any incoming danger. Good luck. Always wanted to visit the Freedom Festival. Not the best of circumstances, but I'll take it. The meeting point should be up and to the left, but I'm sure it wouldn't hurt to look around a bit first. By the way, welcome to Chrono Trigger. Here we are at the Freedom Festival. I mean the Millennial Fair. I mean the Freedom Festival. This glittering stone is easy to see now, but before I picked it up, it was very hard to spot. Okay. I thought he was talking about some sort of weird space rock that is only visible if you're holding it. Where could I find a RAM chip for the scavenger hunt? Maybe a robot here has a spare one they're not using. Here's what you need to collect. A RAM chip, a tuft of green fur, a sparkling stone, an edible cup. Okay. Every item is available at the festival, but it's tough to find them all. So yeah, it's side quest time. We did like 4 battles, and then the game's like, by the way, here's a side quest hub. We know you had fun with the last one, here's another one. This cart must be full of balloons. How else would it be floating? Oh, she doesn't know about space age hover tech yet. Grandpa, I want a balloon. Of course you can have a balloon, kiddo. But what color should we get? Maybe green? Or what about red? I don't remember, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if Gato was here. Also, slightly too real, Alyssa. I'm always afraid of losing my balloon. Robot designed to think that cleaning is fun. If I hear one more word about Astria on the news, I think I'm gonna puke. I don't know if they're gonna attack here. They probably won't. There's no government terrorism going on in this location. Looks like a bunch of tentacles shooting up into the sky. Each stalk represents one of the pillars of the Arenu life. Stability, unity, and freedom. The Triforce of Aliens. Stability, unity, and freedom. The Triforce of Space. There we go. I may be old, but I can hackerize with the best of them. Dude, I'm looking at your stats right now. You've got a Hackitude of like 20. It's not great. You can use some moves, though. It's fine. I just had a horrifying thought. What if this hacking simulator that I thought was just a game is actually real life? I'd be in so much trouble. Ah, don't worry, it is. Welcome to the hacking game booth, is what I would have said if there were any available terminals. Who would have thought that a game where you try to hack into government facilities would be so popular? That would be a fun minigame. They're full-on games that are like kind of fake hacking. And I remember I used to actually unironically be afraid that I was actually hacking for real if I were to play those games, so I never played them. So they were always scary to me because I was worried that I'd get in trouble. There was a police officer here a minute ago asking if I'd seen anyone suspicious. So annoying. I haven't seen a single person win at the Telepix booth. I think it's rigged. Guess which cyber shell holds the cyber data and win a prize. Cyber data? Where's the prize? Where do you think it is? It's in the middle shell. Nope, it's not in the left shell. I wonder how many times I have to check left for it to be in the left shell. Yeah, I legitimately do think this is fake, but I just wanted to check repeatedly. Just to make sure. I don't think there is a prize, to be clear. It's just funny. It's just a dialogue tree to make it feel like you're playing a minigame. Wait, this guy doesn't have any snide comments. He's just like, please enjoy the Freedom Festival. This one, however, I've got my eye on you. You are a bit suspect here. Dunno. Nothing to see her, citizen. Oh, it's Finn. Move along, move along. Let's keep the major walkways clear for pedestrian traffic. Wait a minute. Wait a second, miss. Do I know you? I don't think so. Alyssa? You must be mistaken. No, I remember now. The family reunion 10 years ago. I'm your third cousin, twice removed, Finn Finnegan LaSalle. Ah, there were so many people. You probably don't remember me. So what are you up to these days? Oh, nothing much. Yes? Yes? Copy that. Sorry, but I can't catch up. As a member of the police force, it's up to me and me alone to make sure this festival runs smoothly. Another time, perhaps. Duty calls. That was a close one. The last thing I want in this situation is for somebody to draw attention to me. That's Finn Finnegan LaSalle. There, that's him. I remember his name now. The only thing wrong with the Agency of Peace and Intelligence is that it's too good. That's worrisome. No government organization could be that good, could it? They must be hiding something. Some days, I wish I could eat human food. Beep boop, I am a robot. I want to eat human food. Beep beep, I am a robot. I want to eat human food. Joke that everybody saw coming. Everything's already been paid for by the state. What can I get you? Cancel. No? None of this sounds appetizing. Ductoid nuggets, lukewarm glursh. I might take the nuggets. I'll take the nuggets. I really loved these things as a kid, apparently. Let's microwave some ductoid nuggets. I hope I get some ductoid nuggets for dinner tonight, to be honest. Unironically, kind of want chicken nuggets. What is the glursh? It's still moving, she said. I can feel it wiggle down my throat. Ugh. Alright, let's wash that down with some ductoid nuggets. There we go. Fried zarlak or roast brog legs? I feel like brog legs are lethal, maybe. Let's do zarlak. It's supposed to be really good for you. Not bad. Alright. What about roast brog legs? Doesn't look very appetizing. Well, here goes nothing. Wow, that's actually really good. Oh, okay. So the lukewarm glursh was like the worst part. I see. Alright, can't go to the East Plaza. I stand here watchful even though the parade hasn't been a part of the festival for years. That's a shame. I hear some thieves broke into Skybreaker Tower and stole the blueprint for an experimental mech. But even if they have the designs, they wouldn't have the funds to construct such a thing, right? Yeah, each one kind of has a different food, a different taste. Each dialogue option, Tam, if you will, has a different flavor to it. Just gave the thumbs up directly to my microphone. My teacher's installing a firmware update, so I didn't have to go to school today. Your teacher's a robot! That's cool! I don't see much sci-fi, but I haven't seen this ever. Like, a teacher is a robot and is getting updated, and it's therefore there's no school today or whatever. That's so cool. You want to hear a secret? I hear Astrius been using that alleyway over by the Battle Arena tent as a secret meeting place. Battle Arena, you say? Perhaps we'll fight somebody who has metal joints. But if I've heard about it, just how secret could it be? If I was in charge, I'd be sure to arrest anyone who went there. Can't stop eating these ductoid nuggets. I can't get a very good look at the ductoid nuggets. Can I pause the game? Yeah, there we go. It's like a little... They're just brown. There's nothing to see. Have a cup of wonderful fountain water. It's totally environmentally friendly. The cup is even edible. I wouldn't actually recommend eating it though. It tastes like salmon flavored toothpaste. I'll just take the cup, please. Suit yourself. I got an edible cup. Come back here. Meow. If I meow at the cat, if I talk to the cat. There we go. Boycott up with the cat. That's nice. I bought a raffle ticket, but they told me I have to come back in person the next day to see if I've won anything. How retro. That's funny. I can't buy a raffle ticket. Oh. Okay, I do have the money for it. Just think, if it wasn't for the efforts of the Agency of Peace and Intelligence in defusing that reactor meltdown, we'd all be dead. It's true. The Freedom Festival is always so much fun. I'm not dancing, I'm trying to recalibrate my suit. Oh. That's funny. My dance function is in a while loop that never ends. Oh no. Dancing robots. I feel like everyone's staring at me, and why shouldn't they? I'm amazing. I didn't know I was in this game. You wouldn't happen to have a spare RAM chip, would you? I do. The scavenger hunt team gave me a whole box full of them. All you have to do to earn one is dance. Every RPG character needs a dance animation. That's enough. Don't hurt yourself. Here's your RAM chip. You've earned it. Keep the spirit of the groove forever in your heart. These robot DJs are good, but I wish Lauren was singing here. She's busy. Secret battle style that uses dances as attacks. Looking at the dancers here, I find the legends hard to believe. Maybe Lauren gets some dance moves. Now, if that round was rock, then that round would have to be paper, or is it scissors? Oh, I'm so confused. If you try to win at the rock, paper, scissors booth with luck, you'll never succeed. But with logic, it's as simple as pi to the 50th digit. Here's a logic puzzle. You have to win all 8 rounds. You have to win every round. Ties don't count. Okay, so this is the kind of thing that I'd have to write down. I did this before, and I wrote it down. I just don't remember the solution. So let me get Notepad out. I will make the same choice in round 2 and 3. So 2, 3 are both going to be 2. I will never make the same choice more than twice in a row. So down here, never. Never the same choice more than twice in a row. I will make the same choice in rounds 1 and 4. So 1 and 4 are going to be, I'm going to label them as 1. My choice in round 5 would be my choice in round 1. So 3 beats 1. No. Beats 1 and 4. I will make the same choice in round 5 and 7. So 6 is unknown. 7 is 5. Same as round 5. I will not pick paper in round 2 or round 4. Actually, I have an idea. Let's add a window capture. And this one's going to be Notepad. I don't know how readable that is. It's not readable to me, but I hope that's readable to somebody. So we've got no paper round 2 or 4. So not paper, not paper. Is it readable? You can read it, you guess. Okay. Good enough. Alright. I did that one. I will not pick rock in round 3 or round 8. So round 8, not rock. That means that both round 2 and 3 are scissors. Because they're the same. But I'll keep the 2 there. I will pick paper less than I pick rock or scissors. Paper less than scissors. Are you ready? Okay. Okay. And you have to answer all of the rounds before before she tells you whether you got it right or not. And I don't think she tells you which round you did wrong. So let's go here. So the choice in round 5 beats round 1 through 4. These are okay, so rounds 1 and 4 are not scissors for sure. Five beats round 1 through 4. So it's not rock, I think. which means this one isn't. Oh, I have a whole lot of knots, but I don't have a whole lot of. Hmm. Oh wait, is paper less than scissors or rock? I think that might have been it. 4 was also not paper? Okay. I might have missed that. Let me just... I will never make the same choice more than twice in a row. I will make the same choice. I will not pick paper on round 2 or 4. Right, okay. So this is not paper, so this is rock. Okay, that's good. So this is the same, this one's rock. This could theoretically be rock, but it's definitely not rock. I think 5 is paper. No, it's okay. So 2 and 3 are the same. Absolutely. We'll never make the same choice twice in a row. I have that written down. Make the same choice in round 1 and 4. Round 1 and 4 are the same. Round 5 beats your choice in round 1. That's the thing that I don't remember. So this is paper. You'll make the same choice in round 5 and 7. Because I already forgot that. This is paper. I will not pick paper in round 2 or 4. That's checks out. I will not pick rock in round 3 or 8. So that's not rock. I will pick paper less than I pick rock or scissors. Okay. So... You'll pick paper less than you'll pick rock or scissors. So... Given that, this has to be rock, right? This is rock and this is scissors. I think. Because that brings us up to 3 rocks, 3 scissors, and 2 paper, which makes the last rule consistent. And these are the things that she picks, so I have to pick what beats them. So I think this is all accurate. So she picked rock, we pick paper, rock, rock, paper, scissors, paper, scissors, rock. Yeah! I got a weapon. Huh. Man. That was the thing. Cool. Okay. So I don't have all the stuff for the scavenger hunt, and I know there's an event that occurs if I go upstairs. A tuft of green fur. Where would I get that? Is there like a green cat roaming around? You know, I think the last time I did that logic puzzle, I was kind of sweating because I think the last time I did that logic puzzle, I ran into a situation where there were 2 possible solutions, and only one was correct. But in that case, you could just like brute force it at that point. So I was just worried I'd run into that same situation again. Oh, tuft of green fur. Hey, Gato. It's pause. Literally pause. I sense a familiar aura. Intriguing. You look like a strong lass. Care to test your strength and skill in our arena? 500 credits to enter, and 2,000 credits if you win. What do you say? Ah. Dislikes water, you say. Of course. That's some good experience, jeez. Delegate. Target gets an extra turn. That's pretty cool. This is a pretty cool skill. Impressive technique. I submit. I submit. I submit. Somebody actually won? I didn't expect that. I mean, congratulations on your victory. As promised, here is your prize. This is gonna sound weird, but could I have a tuft of your fur? A memento of all battle? Why not? You got a tuft of green fur. Thank you. I mean, they had to take the moment to put in literally pause from Cthulhu Saves the World, the alien cat. You know, they had to take that opportunity. We got an edible coat, we got a ram chip, we got the fur. What was the last thing we needed? We might already have it. Oh, a sparkling stone. Hey! Give me your stone. Do I have to go looking for pixels? Do I have to go on a pixel hunt? Whoa. Found it. Yeah, again, going into this, thinking more about it, it is funny. I never thought about it. I also didn't remember pause. I swear I remember getting green fur from that cat, but I don't know. I don't know. What do I get? Gave all the items. And I get the leader satchel, which is... damage increased if all allies are alive. Well, I'm alive. This is probably good to have. I'm alive and I'm my only ally. It would be funny if that ability was just damage increase forever, because if your allies get knocked out, they just get knocked out. Can I fight the cat again? Oh, no, I can't. Alright. Time to save for no reason. This should be the place. Hope I don't have to wait too long. I've been expecting you. Steal! So hasty. Before you do anything rash, why not have a few words with your friend? Sorry, Alyssa. Dave! We haven't found the Gunmancer yet, but it's only a matter of time. Now, if you don't want me to execute your friend here on the spot, you'll give yourself up without a fight. Don't do it, Alyssa. Save yourself. Can you hear me? I'm with Astria, and we've got things under control. Play along with them for now. We'll get you two out without a scratch. Very well. I concede defeat. Cause he knows. He knew that something was up. Cause something is up in this alleyway all the time. This is where Astrians meet. We split up at the entrance of the fair because it would be suspicious if like 3 fugitives came in. It'd be easier for them to be spotted individually. Or it'd be easier for them to be spotted together. Because they left together, they fought together. I think that was the logic. Smart girl. Although, it was rather foolhardy of you to show up here in the first place. Coming to a well-known Astria meeting spot, you were practically asking to be captured. Pursuant to the Agency of Peace and Intelligence Loyalty Act of 2959, all traitors are to be dealt with by public execution. But, given your years of exemplary service before you lost your mind, I'm willing to sweeten the deal. What do you have in mind? A martyr makes for a better public narrative than a mere execution, and if you play nice, I might even spare your friends. At this wonderful festival, we celebrate the freedom that we have under the watchful eye of the Agency of Peace and Intelligence. For many years, brave and selfless members of the agency have worked tirelessly to secure our shared freedom. Why, just a few days ago, a brave agent defeated evil and saved our wonderful city from total destruction. And today, I'd like to introduce to you that agent. Please welcome a true heroine for our time, Alyssa LaSalle. Dominic Steele whispers into your ear. Yes, that's right. Wave for the people. Put on a happy face so that your death will be all the more tragic. Alyssa, today is not your lucky day. I would have loved to have fought you face to face, but orders are orders. Just a few more seconds. Nobody kills my friends. Don't think you're getting away with anything. I always get my mark in the end. Alyssa's safe. How are things on your end? We rescued Dave and are heading to the meeting point we discussed earlier. I'm going to regroup with Alyssa. See you in a bit. Alyssa, are you injured? No, I'm okay. That was too close for comfort. I had no idea you were a secret agent. That's so righteous. There could still be threats. As a member of the police force, it's up to me to ensure that you leave here safely. Officer, come with us. We must escort Alyssa to safety. Yes, sir. Who goes there? Identify yourself. A large bounty just went up with your name attached to it, Alyssa LaSalle. Nothing personal. Holy shit. This is, by the way, the part where things get fucking off the rails, and I love it. Two versus one. That's hardly fair for you. Sorry I'm late. Did I miss anything? Same old story. This bounty hunter wants to kill me. Well, we can't have that. Not after I went to all that trouble to have you not die. Another fighter enters the ring. My, this could be interesting. Poison! More poison! Oh. Oh yeah, we get a new ally. We get Finn. Casually, we have Finn here. Shoot, deals damage. Cover fire, deals damage to all enemies and inflicts disarm. Hide from enemies. You can use that on an ally. Stinging fly, buff, attacks also inflict enrage. So yeah, that just makes him annoying. Defense stance. Heat up. Increases in damage with each use. This guy's a tank with a shotgun. Yeah, we'll tank. Tank up a little bit. Set up a tank, set up a heal. You can inspire. Actually, no. Give yourself stat boosts. Setting up for a hyper. Buff your defenses. Excellent. Pierce damage. 650. Disable. Just hit him with a guitar. Now you can shoot him. Damn. God, that heal song is actually incredible, by the way. Excellent form and tactical awareness. I can see why your bounty is so high. You're not so bad yourself. I'm afraid an even bigger mark has presented itself, though. Another time, perhaps. Another mark. Look up. I don't remember why any of this happens, by the way. It's just amazing. We can't let that mech destroy the city. Come on. Alright. Oh, suddenly there's a mech. We're gonna save, because apparently, at some point at least, there used to be a crash involving this mech. Left foot uses mystical stompy attacks. Right foot uses physical gun and grenade attacks. Both weak to fire and water. Let's shield break that guy. We'll just do a really big initial hit on this one. That seems good. Annoying. Try to disarm this foot. Yeah. Disarm all enemies. Okay, we enraged the foot, so now its AoE does a lot less damage. Let's stun it. Defend. Shoot the left foot. We'll do Hypersong. We'll test Hypersong to see if it works. It might not even come out. Oh, it will. Maybe. Nope. Doesn't seem to be enhanced. And laser. Ooh, Hypershoot. Hypershoot. We did it. We defeated the mech's feet. Now we get Swift Breeze. Buff speed up, adds wind to attacks. Little gnats, stop moving and let me crush you. That's a mech. That's how mechs sound. That should keep it from running off for a little while. We need to get higher. Inside that apartment building. Venom drips from its mouth. Ben, I don't know how to use you. increases in damage with each use. Okay, I guess he really is just for tanking. Disarm the rat. Clock the rat on the head. Make it vulnerable. You're not hyper. Defense buff. Sure. 340 damage poison stab is pretty good. Alright. Let's get annoying. You heal. You flood. Yeah, what it's doing is the reason why that sound is so loud is because it's playing 3 times at a time. It's layering on itself. And now they all attack him. Which I thought was great news, but maybe not. Really small area. Maybe you can stab one of these guys. We're all disarmed. That's fine. You can maybe stun the big one. And Hyper Flood. And there we go. Not really the cleanest fight ever, but that's fine. Hyper Flood is something I've never really used. I remember whenever I was playing this before. I remember like using Flood and being a bit underwhelmed by it, and now I'm just in the mindset of like, man, it's gotta be useful. Everything's underwhelming on its own. I wasn't expecting to see you again so soon. I take it you're going after the bounty on that mech as well. I can't just let it destroy the city. An admirable desire. It seems our goals align. What say you? Shall we form an alliance? And you won't try to kill me? On my honor. Very well. Zixorvis joined your party. He just tried to kill us. I was there. You were there. We'll be fine. What's going on? You haven't studied alien cultures, have you? The sexes don't lie. But I mean, he still tried to kill us. Get over it. Having another warrior on our side as we take down a gigantic robot can only be a good thing. Hey, another giant robot fight. Get the feeling Snake Strike ain't gonna work. Why don't I have my hacker here with us? That'd be cool. The arms are much larger than my arms. This is weak to ice. These are weak to fire and water. This may be cool, but it does get cooler. I remember that this gets cooler. Oh yeah, I've got Zixorv. So yeah, we got another new party member. If I remember right, he doesn't really stick around for super long, but he's got Self-Motivate. Reduces money reward, but boosts damage, which is kind of funny. Cut physical damage to one enemy. Brutalize heavy damage, no style. Explicitly, this move does not give you any style points. Restore user's life. So you don't use it on an enemy, it just heals you. Infect for poison, which isn't going to be useful in this fight. Brink of Defeat, can survive Desperate. Oh, Brink of Defeat allows you to attack and not die from being in Desperation mode. Cornered Beast, more damage when HP is low. Ice damage, may stun Ice Beak enemies. Well, I think I know what to do. That's the goofiest hand ever. No. Eventually it will stabilize. The game's just trying to introduce a lot of characters. Keep people engaged. That dreaded word again, but you know. Heat up. Alright, brutalize. Let's brutalize the core. And it's dead. Heavy damage, no style. I say in this weird tone, as if it is actually stylish. Stun a hand. Nope. His HP is not low. Hyper Flood. And that left it with one arm that has health. Cool. Desperate Stab. Triple damage when HP is negative. So yeah, Lauren maybe eats up style and then just murders the shit out of something whenever she's about to die. Just a little bit further until the top. Treasure, a veteran badge for Finn. Oh, he has a void shield with black hole, requires 80 hackitude, but hey, the shield gives 10, so there you go. I kind of dig the HP for now. Yeah. Okay. Up we go. Now it's a cannon and 2 cannons in a head. Okay, we're gonna focus on the head. What is it weak to? Ice, lightning, and wind. So we got nothing, but we can make it vulnerable. Can't do that, because I want to save for brutalize. So you'll buff yourself. That's good. That's less good, but that's fine. You should heal. Give everyone regen. You can heal yourself. Buff your defenses. And the head's dead. That was very good. Look at Zixorb just channeling the blood currents around him. Jesus Christ. Actually the edgiest edgelord. Alyssa has Rally, which is a different kind of defend. And that's it. Why won't you die? That's it. If this mech won't kill you, then my pet Blobmyth should do the trick. All I have to do is press this switch and it'll grow to city-sized proportions. Not so fast. A city-sized monster can't be good. And yet, I wonder... That idiot had the parking brake on the whole time. No wonder he was so easy to defeat. There. Now this mech can perform at maximum capability. There's not much rhyme or reason for any of this to be happening, but you know. Punch for extra style, mech takes 4 damage, slam to boost next, actually no, full cannon, 2000 damage, and now we'll boost our next attack, which will be Laser Slash, which does extra damage when hyper. There we go, good 6000 damage. Let's defend. There's a pretty sweet mech battle music going on, too, which I just never thought about. I do love that they let you participate, and also they make the numbers really big. It is kind of great, isn't it? Self-destruct initiated. There you two are. Zixorb left already? Yeah, he hightailed it out of there after you got in the mech. You were so cool taking down that monster. They never taught us that stuff at the academy. Is everyone else okay? Sean and Astria rescued Dave and headed to Astria HQ. We're supposed to meet up there. We'll find transportation at the water filtering station. I know the passcode to get in. The water filtering station is to the southwest by the shore. That's not far from here. Right, not far at all. If we hurry, we can get there before dinner. If you hurry, we can get there before dinner. That's a house. Now, I think we're approaching a good stopping point. Probably. We got a little bit left, I think, in us for now. Bit of a short stream because I started late. I feel that's logical. There's an elevator up ahead that'll take us to the sub-basement. Been here before? A long time ago. Our ride should arrive any minute now. There we are. Everybody hop in. Who would have thought such a place was underwater here this whole time? Impressive, yes, but I imagine it takes a lot to keep a base like this running. That's an understatement. The energy consumption is off the charts. Plus, there's the force barrier nearby. It keeps the bigger fish from destroying things, but it uses even more energy. Anyway, the leaders of Astria should be up ahead in the command room. I imagine you'll have a lot to discuss with them. It's a good thing we have a minimal amount of pathogens in our body. Welcome to Leviathan. Arret is expecting you. Please make your way to the command center promptly. No anomalies detected. Wave patterns are holding steady. Pollution levels are within acceptable levels. I have to watch these readings like a hawk or we could be in big trouble. Damon is the second in command here. Based on current trends, I calculate he'll be dead within 3 months. And yet somehow, Areth manages to avoid mishap. She's a crafty one, she is. I see all. Don't try anything funny. This sea is full of dangerous creatures. Krakens, tentacle monsters, and much, much worse. Heaven help us all if the force vault gets breached and all those things reach us here. If the agency ever found Leviathan, we'd be in big trouble. We're not equipped for a direct fight. No trouble detected. For now. Also, hello Rocket, are you just usually just really quiet on streams, or did you just show up? It's never occurred to me to ask. You never really say hi. Alright, that's okay. You gotta bang on this repeatedly if you want proper results. That's true. Sure, let's listen to the Astria theme song. What are we fighting for? What aren't we fighting for? The whole system is broken. We're fighting for you, we're fighting for me, we're fighting for all the tiny fishies in the scary dark sea. Fight, fight, fight! Fight for love, fight for right, fight for freedom, fight, fight, fight! Astria! Pretty cool, huh? I'm not singing that, by the way. I can't improvise sing. I'm not very good at it. I should practice, but not now. XAPI, huh? Don't trust yet. It's a special privilege to be stationed here at HQ, and much safer, too. Can't believe you defeated that mech on foot. It is really silly that you're able to just walk up to a mech and beat up its feet, but I guess that guy's just such a bad pilot that he legitimately just didn't realize that mechs are supposed to be able to walk. He just stood there that whole time. That guy's got connections. He's got friends in high places, I swear. Sometimes I wish I could live on Naloop. Such a peaceful planet. Fun people, too. We analyze news reports from near and far to find opportunities for Astria to assist the people. Why do I need 2 monitors? Sorry, that's classified information. This is dialogue that would happen if we had a SNES RPG come out right now. Cause that makes no fucking sense. Why do I have 2 monitors? There's no reason why you wouldn't. Especially if you like work a job and you need to like monitor any number of things. It's the most ridiculous dialogue if you ever think about it, and I feel like that's a thing that just happens in like classic RPGs. It just makes me happy. Arret is hopeful, but I don't see how Astria can possibly succeed. The odds are against us. The numbers never lie. It's so difficult to transmit data to our field agents on Romu due to all the surface radiation. If I had just been able to warn them in time, maybe those brave souls wouldn't have died. Right, remember that. I can't swim. Why did I sign up for a less? Why didn't I sign up for a less submerged location? I may not look like much, but I was top of my class back in the 60s. Astria is lucky to have me. Sterilization is essential for proper recovery. Some patients find my size intimidating. I like that. Have you seen my pet starfish? You don't think it escaped into outer space, do you? You know, I think your pet starfish might have been a boss in a different video game, to be honest. Every time I see someone leave for an assignment, I don't know if I'll see them again. It's hard to keep up morale when people can die at any moment. If you have no business here, please allow doctors to perform their duties. Alright, choosing the right tool is key to a proper operation. Combat's the same way. Sometimes you need a strong offense, other times the indirect approach is called for. If you get injured, stop on by, I'll patch you up lickety-split. I don't think that's gonna happen. No, seriously, Doc, I'm all better now. Why won't you sign my release form? I think that robot was like designed as a combat robot, and that's why it's really excited whenever people are intimidated by its size. Because like if we go back and look at that robot, just thinking about it, we go back and look at this robot, it looks like he could be wielding 4 guns at a time. He probably has 2 more like inside of him, inside of his torso, at least. Maybe like a plasma blaster. He's huge! He's huge and so well armed, and honestly is unlike most other robots we've seen. We've seen a lot of small robots, aside from the mech that we fought. So, yeah, maybe it's just a robot thing. Maybe he is a combat robot. Excuse me, may I see your satchel? Sure. Just as I suspected, if I apply the 3rd law of temporal folding, here you go, better than ever. Your satchel may now hold 1 additional item at a time. Get an upgrade. Cost 0. I guess we'll look up the cheese. We have a tank in our party. We developed the Ret's reusable attack flasks in this very lab. And her seeing eye drone? It's not just for seeing, if you catch my drift. It's battle ready. This is the most advanced tablet in the world. Shame it'll be out of date in a month. It's a bit too real. We develop new weapons and defenses for Astria here. Also, new foods. Tasty foods. The force shield barrier was my doing. Keeps the wildlife away, but still allows our ships to pass through. Whenever she looks at me, I feel like a rat is dissecting me with her mind. Sometimes I think she's performing experiments on us and not telling anyone. What are we fighting for? Building Dark Souls with light. Alright. Up here! Take that, and that. Oh, I can't wait to use my new blaster. I joined Astria because my friends thought I was a wimp. Who's the wimp now? Just don't tell them that I'm only a cook and have never piloted one of the mobile defense mechs. I'd hate to ruin the illusion. You got a gun, dude! You're a cook with a gun. That's pretty badass. Don't even think of stealing anything. Not that anyone would be dumb enough to try that. A floating sword? Now I've seen everything. Huh. A floating sword. It's an interesting thought. The love pad. Charm up. I'll take it. And put it. Solid shot? Sure. Let's buy this for Sue. Guess we'll move it. Fancy cutlery. I mean, I'm thinking it might be. I'm thinking that they might be. Aqua Basher. Oh, excellent. I just never noticed. Alright, we can pick up Techno Mage, which I maybe will pick up a second copy of just for fun. Steel has Robot Bane, do extra damage to robots, and Rust Wave to inflict rust on all enemies. I guess I'll take one of those. I'll take an extra Techno Mage, that's not expensive at this point. Rebel. Deal additional damage on turn 1. I know who this goes to. Fire damage, damage boost. Mostly, it's all about the poised. I'll put this to Lauren. And you have Void, which is like nothing for you, so I guess we'll equip you with... Song. You have the Hackatoo to use this, right? Yeah, you have the Hackatoo to use 2 of these. Excellent. Finn is gonna be a singer with a lot of hit points. Tanky singer. And Alyssa, your shield isn't gonna matter for a while. Okay. Who's a good robo-dog? Who's a good robo-dog? I think this little fellow is. Woof, woof. Oh. Sea life detected. Megalodonics. Force field status 98%. That's fine. Error. Movement routine faulty. Stuck in perpetual sweep mode. Don't mind my partner. She can be a bit intense. You haven't earned the right to look at me, API scum. Alright. Sometimes I dream that the base has been invaded by zombies. Blood and brains everywhere. No survivors. I should really stop playing so many video games right before going to bed. She got a seeing eye orb. My name is Aret, the leader of Astria. Welcome to Leviathan, the crown jewel of our operations. I believe you've already met these two. John, Dave, Alyssa, you made it! Sorry I got nabbed by the API. You never would have gotten caught if you didn't have your face buried in your tablet. Normally, the tablet is what keeps me uncaught. How was I to know that the agents were there? That they'd have agents that were off the grid there. You never know what you're up against. Better work on your peripheral vision. Guess who else is here? Why, speak of the devil. Sue, what are you doing here? After we parted ways, I checked in with some of my old friends in Gehenna to call in some favors. And one of them turned me into the API, the devil. He's off the Christmas mailing list, I can tell you that. I thought it was a goner, but who should appear but Astria? Save my bacon, that's for sure. You're too kind. You had already taken out some of the guards when we had arrived. Anyway, it wasn't a complete bust. I found this fancy new shield on one of the API agents that grabbed me. I'm not sure how to operate it, but you were always the talented one at the agency. You'll figure it out. You got the Heroine shield. This experimental shield allows Alyssa to perform unique Unite attacks with other characters in the active party. Unite abilities spend all of Alyssa and her partner's style points, but they have some very potent effects. Be sure to try them out. Excuse me, Chief, we have a code 435. Something the matter? To protect ourselves from the nastier denizens of the deep, we constructed a force wall outside the base. We are detecting an unusual amount of underwater activity outside the wall. It could be nothing, but it could also indicate a vulnerability in our defenses. We typically perform a manual check on the wall in these situations. I know you've just arrived, but Lauren, could you... I'm on it. Standard procedure. Standard procedure. Understood. This'll be a snap. Ooh, can I come? Of course. You know, I've been laying low here for a while. I'm just saying. Sue, are you feeling lonely? Would you like to come too? Well, if you insist. The more the merrier. Now, to business. Sean filled me in on the situation before you arrived. Let me tell you what I know. The Lumina device you acquired on Roman was developed during the Great War as the ultimate weapon. After all, what enemy can fight back when their very soul is forcing them to submit? Thankfully, some of the researchers working on the device were horrified by its implications. A few brave researchers sabotaged the laboratory in order to stop the device's use. You saw the results. How do you know all this? You'll find I'm very well informed, which brings me to my next point. Soon after I sent a group to receive the device, I was contacted by the Connoisseur. Do you know him? Ooh, I do. Enzo the Connoisseur, richest Nalupian on Romu, owns all sorts of rare experimental technology and artifacts. The very same. He knew about our mission to reclaim the device, but didn't know that we had failed. He claims to have a counter device from one of the scientists who was responsible. Can he be trusted? Can he be trusted? Perhaps, but you don't get to be the richest man on the planet by playing nice. Still, it's a lead worth checking out. Thank you for the information. I'll make the arrangements necessary to meet with him. In the meantime, feel free to explore the Leviathan. I also prepared a room should you grow weary. We should check out the stores. Astria isn't fooling around. They have some sweet gear. Already did. And now we have the Heroine shield, which is obviously gonna be the best shield in the game for her. But it can only be used by Alyssa. So we have teamwork, unite abilities. We have level defense. Defense value increases as the user's level does, so it actually scales with you, and it gives you +5 all stats. So this is a very good shield, obviously. I don't think you can check what the Heroine teamwork abilities do without being in battle, but needless to say, it's a very good shield. Alright, and whenever I was saying that we're coming to a good stopping point, I feel as though I should stop now, because I can keep going, and I think we'll basically be on track to, if I keep going, we're gonna be going for maybe a couple of dungeons, probably, for reasons, so we're gonna stop for now. And next time, we'll pick up at the part where I feel the game kind of really begins. Because the game gets cool later. And by later, I mean soon. And honestly, by soon, I mean kind of now, because we've got the shield. I've been keeping an eye on the time. It's been 3 hours. And I started an hour late. Normally I go for 4 hours. Alright. Everybody, thank you for coming, and I hope you had a good time.